I've been playing Pokemon Violet, which is it's such an interesting game because it's so ugly. It's horribly
What were
ugly.
they thinking?
And I've talked about it before on the podcast that there's like a huge introduction. It's very wordy. I think they would be so much better served if they had like somebody localize it in a way that just cuts out all the chuffa. Like, you know, the old games, it would be like, oh, deliver the package to Dr. Oak or something. And now in this one, it's like, oh, do you know Dr. Oak? He's a professor down here. Oh, I love professors. Ha ha ha. I love buildings too. Oh, you know what a package is? Here's a package. Oh, I love packages. I love getting packages in the mail. Oh, why don't you take this package over down this way? Do you know how to get there? You just take that. It's like it's endless. The text is endless. It's like, why we don't need this. Brevity is the soul of wit. So I don't know. I got Jones and I kind of quit after that. And that was Jones and months later that, oh, I want some more Pokemon. Maybe I'll try this again.
Yep.
And I'm having fun with it. It's definitely, it looks so rough. Like I was playing it with my boys and my wife comes in. She's like, oh, is this like an old video game? I'm like, nope, this is a brand new one. She was like, because she thought it was like from the GameCube era. I'm like, no, I assure you, if I turned on Mario Sunshine, you'd think it looked better than this game. Because like it does this thing where like there'll be people like walking around, and if you get like 5 feet away from them, they drop the frame rate on them, so they look like almost stop motion. It's really strange.
Cheap.
It's like it's really.
And then they want to make a Switch 2 for more horsepower because you can't.
Yeah, this is in Pokemon. I think we saw is like makes the most money of any franchise like ever, and this is what I think. But the thing is, the gameplay is still good, and it's an ambitious game. But I feel like they rushed it. Like they gave this game to their B team, and they only gave them like a year and a half to make it. And it is ambitious, and the gameplay is interesting. It has like kind of an open world aspect to it, like everything does. But I like the gameplay a lot, and I wish it was just more refined. I wish because the thing is, it's not the Switch, it's not the power of the Switch that's doing this. It's just bad design because. Right. Breath of the Wild looks better than this. Like, you know, Mario Odyssey. Like, think about Mario Odyssey. That looks fantastic.
Oh yeah. Well, what I'm saying is like if a lesson that they get to learn is that people will buy it even when it's underpowered, is like, well, then why do they keep pushing the hardware specs?
Yeah, but it's a frustrating game in that way. But I actually have been really enjoying just playing Pokemon. So it's a strange game, and they announced DLC, and I already pre-bought it because I'm a sucker. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna buy DLC for this ugly game.
Fucking loser.
I've got problems.
But you enjoy the game.
I do enjoy the game, and I've been catching them and getting the gym badges and all the stuff you always do in a Pokemon game.
Did you liked Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, right?
Yeah,
it's good. It's a good 2D platformer.
Good 2D platform. Yeah.
Well, have you ever played the 2D platformer, the Yooka-Laylee 2D platformer?
No.
You know Yooka-Laylee?
Yeah, it's kind of like the team of Banjo-Kazooie went to do their own platformers.
Well, I don't know if you knew this. So they made a Banjo-Kazooie kind of spiritual successor with the first Yooka-Laylee 3D platformer. They made a 2D platformer called Yooka-Laylee something or other. I bought both of them for like $5. They were like super on sale the other day. And I've only played a little bit of the 2D one. Dude, it is such a ripoff of Tropical Freeze. I mean, like it you know, from like the Diddy Kong, you know, you lose your other guy, and then you have fewer fewer skills, moves, whatever. Slamming down on like barrels and hatches. It's like exactly the same thing. But instead of paying $60 retail, you could get it on sale for like $5.
Yeah.
And it's perfectly fine. It just doesn't have your Donkey Kong characters in it, but it does have humor. It is interesting. It's totally, I really recommend it if you just want another one of those.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I have my CRT here, and I've been thinking that I really want a headphone jack on it. It does not have a headphone jack, and so I think I'm gonna open it up. I ordered some parts online of the headphone jack. I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna solder on my own headphone jack and drill a hole in the side. I was thinking about maybe I should film it and do like a small video for like even the Red Cow Arcade channel, because people were like, oh, I love seeing you solder stuff. It's kind of soothing with your voice. And I was like, oh, maybe that could be a thing.
Very good. Maybe on this channel you could on the Red Cow Arcade channel you could live stream like a soldering time with EJ.
Maybe something like that.
Some super chats.
Subscribe to Red Cow Entertainment on Patreon for full episodes every other week.